Hey you guys, let's talk about Aventurine. We just talked about citrine. Let me straighten this up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we just talked about citrine, money stone, wealth stone. We talked about your wealth corner. This one doesn't say it needs to be in the wealth corner. So anyway, Aventurine though, this one is polished. You can see that some of my stones are not polished. Like this is that amethyst that's not polished. Some of them are more like geodes and they're a little bit prettier, shiny, sparkly. This one is polished. It's one of my favorite stones. I don't know why. I just have a special affinity for this one. I love the color. I love green. Green is one of my favorite colors. It's the color of the heart chakra. Let me tell you about Aventurine. I have my notes here. Aventurine is a very positive stone for prosperity. Everyone loves prosperity. It has a strong connection to the Devic kingdom. Devic, that means like the animal kingdom and the plant kingdom. I'm pretty sure. You might want to research it, but I'm pretty sure that that means animal kingdom and plant kingdom. It's also used to grid your gardens or houses against geopathic stress. So put this bad boy all around your house, all around your garden, and you can also use moss agate, which I think I'm gonna talk about next in my next video. So this is moss agate. It's beautiful when polished, and I like it raw also. This is raw. But anyway, back to this greenstone. Aventurine. Aventurine is used to grid gardens and houses against geopathic stress. Wearing aventurine absorbs electromagnetic smog and protects against environmental pollution. Taped to a cell phone, it acts as a protection against its emanations. This crystal diffuses negative situations and turns them around. So it's all about perspective and rewriting the script. Remember, you are the author of this story. You are the creator of your reality. You are the, you're not just like a victim of your story or the hero of your story. You are the writer of your story. You can write a new chapter starting today. You can also perceive every situation however you want. You can see like the worst mess ever as a blessing for you. You can see the worst news as being good news. You can see something that the world would say is bad and you see as, you know, what do they say? It's not just a setback, it's a setup for a comeback. It's all your perspective, and Aventurine will help you with that. Aventurine will help you have a good perspective. As I change, all conditions will change, right? Because I change what? My perspective. The Apostle Paul talks about that a lot in Philippians chapter 4 especially. He talks about the antidote for anxiety is changing your perspective. Fix your focus. Stress and anxiety is never about the problem. It's your belief about the problem or challenge, right? It's you choosing to be a victim to this challenge and see it as persecuting you, this person, place, or thing. So change your thoughts about it. Psychologically, Aventurine reinforces leadership qualities and decisiveness. That's great. Everyone wants to be a leader. Readers are leaders, but I meant to say leader. It promotes compassion and empathy and encourages perseverance. You have to persevere in faith, you guys. If you want to listen to someone, take my advice and listen to, what's his name? Neville Goddard. Neville, Neville, I think. Neville Goddard. And he does talk about persevering in faith. Like faith is one of the most important aspects to manifesting, because you have to have faith and belief. My mom gave me a little necklace once and it said believe, and then I somehow lost it, so I had us each one made last year for Thanksgiving, because I'm so thankful that she gave me that, because she did teach me to believe. I'll talk about that later. I want to tell you about a story when my sister was born, but that's for later. This stone, Aventurine, helps you persevere. It takes you back to the past to find sources of dis-ease. Remember what I talked about 100 times, and I'll talk about it 100 more times. Dis-ease. Disease isn't just something physical only. It's always mental and physical. It's always mind, body. It's always emotional as well. So dis-ease. It helps you find the source, because if we can find the source of the disease, then we don't have to worry about the symptoms. Once you cut the root out, we can understand that the fruit will be gone, and we can change the fruit if we plant a new root, right? This stone relieves stammers and severe neuroses, bringing understanding of what lies behind these conditions. Aventurine stabilizes one's state of mind, stimulates perception, and enhances creativity. Everyone wants to be more creative. By the way, you are a creator. You are a co-creator with God. God created you. So if you are made in the image of the holy God, the God of all creation, then what are you to do? Create. He gave you life, so you must give. He created you, so you must create. You are co-creating with God. He gave you free will to create your life, the life of your dreams, or the life of your nightmares. It's whatever you choose to focus on, right? Fix your focus. Go and read that, Philippians 4. Read the whole chapter from Paul. He's telling the people of Philippi, I think that's what it's called, the letter to the Philippines. He's telling them, the Philippians, to fix your focus. Focus on what is true, honorable, right, and pure, lovely, admirable, excellent, and worthy of praise. He doesn't say focus on your worries. Focus on what you can't control. Focus on the scary and the icky and he says, fear not, be anxious for nothing. Be anxious for nothing means nothing, no thing, no person, place, or thing. Be anxious for nothing. It sees alternatives and possibilities, especially in those presented by other people. This stone brings together the intellectual and emotional bodies. Aventurine calms anger and irritation. It stimulates emotional recovery and enables living within your own heart. Within one's own heart. Remember, it's the green for the heart chakra. Physically, Aventurine promotes a feeling of well-being. It regulates growth from birth to 7 years, which is so important. It balances male-female energy and encourages regeneration of the heart, like I just said. Spiritually, Aventurine protects the heart chakra, guarding against, when you've heard that word spiritual vampire, like she's such an emotional vampire, she sucks me dry. Those are messages from the body. You need to protect yourself against that. But also Aventurine will help you set those boundaries. Remember, boundaries are how I love you and love me at the same time. So if you are around somebody who is absolutely sucking you dry, just, they are an emotional vampire, you don't have to throw them out altogether, but you do have to set better boundaries, and Aventurine will help you with that. It will also just protect your heart energy in general. Aventurine benefits the thymus gland. We just talked about that. So what is the thymus gland? And the thyroid's here and the thymus is here, right? Please look it up and put it in the comments, but research that. It benefits the thymus gland, the connective tissue, and the nervous system. It balances blood pressure and stimulates metabolism, lowering cholesterol and preventing arteriosclerosis, which is sclerosis means tightening, and arterio, right? Artery is tightening of the arteries, arteriosclerosis. Anytime you hear of sclerosis, I think that means tightening. I think my grandmother had scleroderma. So it was the tightening, sclera, of the derma. Derma is skin. So scleroderma, or sclerosis, arteriosclerosis. So that's tightening of the arteries. Anyway, it helps with heart attacks. It has an anti-inflammatory effect and helps ease skin eruptions and allergies. It relieves migraine headaches and soothes the eyes. Aventurine heals the adrenals, the lungs, the sinuses, the heart, muscular, and urogenital systems. As an elixir, it relieves skin problems. So great to know too that it relieves skin problems. In elixir, I think I just told you that with citrine in the last video, you can put this stone in a glass of water, or this stone. This one, citrine, was for like menstrual problems and menopause problems. Go back to that video, that's citrine. This one is Aventurine, and all you do is let it sit in a glass of water in the sunlight for an hour up to 8 hours, or more or less, whatever. But anyway, let it sit in the sunlight and it will create an elixir for you that you can drink. Okay, on to the next one. I think next I'm gonna talk about moss agate. See you soon.